That's no good.
Hello. Welcome. Hey Siri. How are you doing? Welcome to this. The timer's looking like the rendering time. God. Yeah, a little bit. Welcome to I Play a Game that I'm weirdly nostalgic for. At 2 a.m. Because I wanted to play it. I was like, you know who's probably never seen this? People. And we shall make angels. I actually really like this developer's work. I'll go over that later. But for now, I'll just kind of vibe. Yeah, epilepsy warning, by the way. I feel like that should just come on any stream I do that's not like a AAA game, pretty much. You got it. Oh. Did I... My bad. That was really nice sound for my left ear. Don't know why that was on the left. Loud game? Oh, is it? My bad. I can fix that. Is that a bit better? I put a limiter on, so thankfully nothing will get like loud anymore, but things might still be louder than usual. Yeah, that looks better. Well, it's still about the same volume as me, actually. That'll be fine. We want it to be loud. We want it to be uncomfy. Yeah, we don't want me to be inaudible. You must hear me at all times. Hello there. Oh. Oh. Dear. There's some part of me. I wish I could remain silent for the entirety of this, and I will try to mostly be quiet. But use your eyes to open his. You got it. Something about weird, abstract, indie horror, regardless of the game genre. You know, platformer, shooter, whatever. The music is so much louder than everything else. Yeah, I'll turn it down a little bit. Like the ambience in music. Oh, was that grinding? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm glad I turned it down right before. I was about to ask if that was better, but a really loud sound happened right when I was about to ask that. I might put the limiter at like the max volume I want things to be instead of like a safety amount instead. I'll mess with that. Hey there, look at those guys. But yeah, there's something about abstract indie horror. I know to a lot of people it's like, oh, look at random pixels or random shit for the sake of random. But I'm sure some of it is that. But too deep into the woods to return, forever the hearts of the hunters burn. There's obviously some thought put into this. Because, like, if they just wanted to spook somebody, they would just make a jump scare, you know? There's something here. As with a lot of things. What's that sound? Does the game control well? No. Well, I remember that, so that's fine. This is... Probably could just play this on Mystery Meat, but I feel like it's a little bit... I don't know. I already know what it is. So I just kind of felt like playing it now. I don't have to do everything at a specific time. I can do things when I want. Is that robot smoking a cigar? Oh, that's not a robot. Never mind. Surprised somebody's actually up. I don't know if I said that already. Bathe you in flames. Alright. What if I don't and I... Oh. Oh god, do I gotta do all that over again? Yeah, I do. I will say, I don't remember this part of the game being that long. The action platformy thing becomes a bit more actiony when you get a gun. Which, I don't remember when that happens. Don't worry, the gun doesn't make it any less strange. I usually don't like horror games with guns. Just as, like, concept. I mean, they can be done well. I've never played it myself, but, you know, look at, like, Silent Hill and stuff. Scarcity of ammo, you know? If it's, like... It's gotta be really well thought through, you know? It can't just be, here's a gun and some spooky stuff. That's not... Fuck off. Here's a gun and some spooky stuff, you know? Like, that doesn't... I guess that is scary to some people, but... I feel like there's a difference between scary and horror. Like, horror is like... In my brain... It's like a... More of a concept, man. I don't know how to describe it. My words aren't good. I'm, like, awake later than I wanted to be, but I'm not, like, completely awake. I felt like some nice nostalgia in my veins would make me sleep. You're surprised you're up too? Yeah. Me for real. Okay, how do I... Hello? Oh. Okay. Cock. Cock off. Fucking shit cock. Okay. I was expecting to just blow through this, and then I remembered this part of the game. There's another... This developer made another game called All of Our Friends Are Dead, I believe it's called. I think that's... yeah. All of My Friends Are Dead, All of Our Friends Are Dead. One of those. One of those is something else, one of those is the game. One of those is a completely different thing, which is a little confusing. But, yeah. They've done a lot of weird little horror platformy things, and I think they're currently working on an FPS. As far as I'm aware. Oh, what? Wait. What? Ooh. I don't know. I wasn't even gonna play this initially. I was gonna do something else. I wanted to play .flow, if you know what that is. I still might do that. But it's looking like this will take a little bit longer than I thought. So, maybe I won't. Just depends. There's no, you know, there's no rules. You know. Oh, wait. Hang on. Do I not even need to go this way? I bet I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. Never mind. Shush. 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 Okay, how do I... Do you... Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I was trying to kill it instead of just avoiding it. Would have been smarter. Why couldn't we just be safe together? It's a good question. The hunters smell wild blood in you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These eyes I gave that you may see, face below, eternity. You fought God today? I think I might be fighting God now. How are you, Naito? Cock. Whoa, hey, whoa. Where do you get a gun, bitch? Oh, fuck the gun. Welcome to become a sport more challenging. Okay. It's very British of you. God was a flying fish. Interesting. Can I have that? Oh, nice. Okay. How do I... No, I need to get my cursor back. Ugh. Can I controller this? I cannot. Yeah, so I don't like aim where I'm shooting. I just like turn my mouse to aim. It's very weird. It feels like it's meant for a controller. What are you referring to, Naito? You're referring me. I see shit. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. I make it aim towards the cursor if you won't show the cursor, bro. Gotta say. Luckily I have a heat bound to show my cursor, or to show like a circle around my cursor, but it doesn't. Since it's a Windows thing, it won't show. It won't show for you guys because it's like a Windows thing, not a game thing. I do like. There's one thing I think. There's probably some design space in video games that people haven't messed with. Could have sworn that I had notes about the horror distinctions. What do you mean? I don't even, it's not even like, I don't even remember if it's good horror. I just remember like the vibes are good. If that makes any sense. I've been leaving servers on Discord because I'm gonna swap. Yeah, I do remember that. I don't know why you're doing that, but I remember that. Oh. I don't even, it's not like even, this isn't even, Oh, off Sibel. One of you had to burn. I don't know. See, it's interesting. Something horror aspects aren't really. What was I saying? I don't think something being scary necessarily makes it horror. I don't, at least not in my brain. But I don't know if that makes any sense. That could just be a dumb me thing. You know what I mean? But also, I don't think just making something gory and pussy makes it horror either. I wasn't saying this game is horror. It might be for some people. I think horror is very subjective. It's a very subjective feeling. So, like a jump scare will always probably be scary to most people, right? But that, I don't think that encapsulates horror. Horror as a genre is a very personal thing. So it's hard to pick, like, a horror game that will always horrify everyone. Like, stuff that scares a lot of people, like, a lot of body horror stuff I know scares IRL friends that I have. Or horrifies them, you know, like, they're just disgusted, they don't want to see it. I'm not... I should use the words that I'm... Like, they're horrified of body horror. They don't want to see that kind of stuff. They won't look at it. Like, it makes them afraid and, like, repulsed all in the same... You know? But I don't mind that. In fact, I enjoy looking at that kind of stuff. I remember distinctly a classmate felt validated when we saw that in class. Yeah, it's a very basic realization, I'm sure, but I feel like a lot of people don't... You know, they're like, alright guys, we're gonna play horror games, and then they're just playing scary jump scare castle. Which, those are... Don't get me wrong. There's good scary games. And horror games can be scary, but they don't have to be. It's really weird. Horror is, talking about it being subjective. I mean, look, I can't tell you the Oxford Dictionary definition offhand. Let me check the fish god one moment before I shoot this, because I feel like it's gonna do something. What is this fish god? What the fuck is happening? Oh god. Oh, is this one of those special Splatoon events? Oh fuck, I wish I had played. Wait, is this still going? I kinda wanna do this. I might try to get one of my friends with a capture card to play with me so we can stream it. That's really cool. Anyway, weird place to talk about Splatoon. Oh, the game froze while I tabbed out. That's nice. But yeah, horror just... I don't know, horror is literally just like revulsion, disgust, you know? I think something even as... I mean, listen to this. Listen to these sounds. If I turn off this limiter I put on, listen to this. I mean, I still have the limiter on, but... I hope it's not getting through the limiter. But, like, listen to these discordant bells, like... That's like, whoa, 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 or like that. Like, who are you? Misery below the great mother of what? No, no, it won't. Shh. My father set the wood clean. I mean, look at Faith, you know? Faith has like one jump scare each game, but it still manages to make people feel like disgust. Feeling disgust is kind of scary, I guess. Because it's not something you want to feel, right? You don't want to feel disgusted. The golden rotation is only tomorrow and a bit of Sunday morning. Okay. Try to figure out someone to do that with me. Or maybe I'll do that with viewers, just like in a Discord call, if I can't find anybody to stream it with me. Because if I'm not going to stream it, I might as well just... whoa, 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 One thing I will say I wish I had remembered about this, is... No, I don't want to install layers of fear. Fuck off. Is, this fucking... This, right here? Using this shotgun, I wish I had remembered that it didn't bind the cursor to the window. That's a good game. Always bind your cursor if you're making, like, a shooter. Anything where you need to use the cursor, probably bind the cursor to your window if it requires, like, you know, split-second decision-making with the cursor. Anyway. It's a lot of hemming and hawing, but... Oh, fuck off. Run exclusive. Probably for now. I bet they'll add them, like, later. Unless they're always gonna... Interesting. It's a weird... I don't care. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. Excuse me, what? Oh, I pressed escape and it closed the entire game. I meant to pause it. It closed, and I know this game doesn't save. And I don't want to redo all that, so we're gonna move on to a different game. Not because I wasn't enjoying myself. Simply because I'm an idiot. And I closed the game, and I'm not redoing all of that. That's okay, we can move to something a bit, more abstract, which will help with me. I can just kind of talk about whatever. Also, I got copyright claimed on YouTube. One of my VODs. Excuse me? Paramount. Copyrighted content, A Room with a Moose. Out of all of the things I use in my, like, commercial break roll, one Invader Zim... Okay. Whatever. Yeah, Okay. Yeah, you know, I bet the creator... It's fine. Anyway, let's try this. Try... What do you mean? Cannot open file. I will end you. I love Invader Sim. I love toes as well, but we don't, you know, I don't go around people. I don't love toes. I don't know why I said that. Should rewatch. Yeah, there's some episodes. Speaking of horror, there's some episodes of Invader Zim that really fit horror very well. Yume, that's me. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting this thing to load. Oh, hang on. I should the bit I was trying to do where I was like gonna spook everybody and be yeah, didn't work out. So. Hey. Organ Harvest. Yeah, that's the one everybody always says. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I would, you know, I bet that's probably heavily to blame for a lot of things. No, even something like shit, what's the one? The the he gets like stuck. I can't remember. Oh, the fucking water balloon one. When I don't remember what it's called, but then Zim gets stuck in the toilet and he can't get out. Like he goes trying to go to his lab and he gets stuck. And just like that thought is like horrifying to me. I don't know. Getting stuck in like a small space for eternity because like there's no proof that he's getting out of it. I don't know. There's a bunch. I can't think of any off the top of my head because I'm dumb. Why is my... Hello? Yume Head, can you work? Yume Head? Hello? My name is Yume Head. I give the Yume Head. What if I join this voice chat? Aha! Claustrophobia? Yeah. It's weird because like I didn't take myself for somebody to be bothered by claustrophobia, but I thought, you know, that really, like, as a child, that was like, you know? How about... Voila. No? It's really weird. It's just like not... Oh, there I am. Uh-huh. Okay, I tried to open flow and now it's not closing. This is a great stream so far. I played a game that didn't really work very well, and then I accidentally closed it. And now here we are. I guess I should be on this side of the screen. I'm just gonna leave myself as this. I don't wanna... I can't be arsed to change. Hippy doody, hippy flooby, dippy dip bloop bloop blue. Used to fear elevators, but now I don't mind the concept of being trapped in such a small space will break you. The only thing that like bugs me now, at least that I can think of, and that I'm like willing to talk about that I can think of, that like actually like terrifies me is like spiders, obviously. But that's a pretty common one. But it's pretty bad, you know. I really don't like them. No, I don't like the spiders, you know. Being alone at work too. I love being alone. I love being alone. Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. I like spider humanoids like Muffet and Undertale. What? You're scared of Mario 64? Is that a legitimate thing? Is that... I can kind of see that. It's like some people are like scared of people are scared of a lot of dumb shit, dude. Where? I can't find the EXE for this. I'm so confused. Hang on. Why is there no EXE included with this download? Day caramba. If I ever do these late shows, they're either going to be very high quality shit posts or scuffed, and I'm not going to care because it's not my normal stream time. Let's take that as you will. Get that feeling of isolation despite it being very bright. It's a common feeling. In Mario 64, you mean? Yeah. I can see that. I thought you meant at work for a second. I was like, oh. Maybe. Okay, where... Caramba, dude. Okay. Let me... If I can't find this, I'll just... I don't know. I have one more thing I wanted to do. And if that doesn't work, I'll just... I don't know, go to bed. I have no, no particular need to be up right now. Call of Duty Offline. I've seen I watched some sort of videographic entertainment about... I keep looking over at the VTuber. Cappy did a wonderfully terrible job on this. What was it? Oh, I watched somebody go through those like Call of Duty levels like without people in them and just kind of how eerie they are. It's very interesting. That's not working. I had very little note about terror versus horror. The former is the fear of unseen. Yeah. It's not exactly what I was saying. You're right. I knew there was a difference. I was using them interchangeably because that wasn't my discussion point, and I probably shouldn't have done that. It is a very different thing, and that's why I do like yeah, terror is very interesting. Terror is what builds up, and that's sort of what cosmic horror builds on, in a way, like the unseen or the unknowable in like cosmic horror's case, at least. I don't know. Even with bots, there's just a feeling of isolation. Yeah. I mean, unless it's some good bots, you know? Download a Japanese... Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot. That's right. That's right. I have to download Japanese copy of Video Jane. But yeah, no, yeah, that's a very good point. I don't even remember saying the word terror, so that should let you know I really was not. I think, I think you can, I don't, I think horror and terror can be intertwined. Like, you can feel horror, like, I don't know how to explain it. No, yeah. It's very similar. Just like fear, panic, anyway. I like that aspect of stuff. And see, this is fun. I like doing this because this is another one of those things where this is something that my opinions or like what I know, I'm not good. It's the same thing that I do with like even with programming. Maybe you wouldn't think it because I made like a little derpy visual novel and I've made other games, but I don't really know like terms of things or like you know, like I kind of just use my own wordage. I'm sure you've noticed that by now. So I like to learn like what actual terms are, even if it's something I know. You know, I don't know. If that makes any sense. I just do. I can go with games that terrify me for the feeling of isolation, but I'm gonna stop here. I mean, you could tell me. Horror aspects don't necessarily make a game. Yeah. There's at this point in time, there's like a very big difference between horror is like the aesthetic genre, and then horror is like the you know the concept that genre, you know, like inspiring the fear of horror, if that makes sense. Because you have stuff like I don't know. I'm trying to think of some shitty fucking trying to think of something like that's just super horror tropey. I don't need to give a name. Everybody know. I'm sure you guys have your own thing in your head. Um, then you have stuff like Paranoia Agent or very subtle horror stuff. In uh, even Dorky. I hate to use this example, but Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't like to use that example because any spooky visual novel gets called that nowadays. But um, spooky, yeah, you know, because when your game don't work and suddenly things aren't working, but you look at it and it's like these don't fit any horror tropes. None of this is, yeah, I don't know. But then horror tropes are born of new things that horrify people. So once something has scared enough people, it becomes a trope, and then it goes into the genre of it. So like vampires used to be scary, right? And then vampires just existed as a concept for so long that they lost sort of the fear of it, but they kept like the aesthetic because it's weird. I don't. And again, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I repeat, I do not know what the fuck I am talking about. Oh shit. 1 second. Whoa. You agree? I'm glad you agree, because I don't even remember what I said. I just said what I think. So hopefully I translated what I think well. Shit. Is the download down for Flow? There's got to be a download link for .flow somewhere. Downloads. There we go. Broccoli and chips. But I think here I'm gonna play what I think. I I think a lot of people would put. There are some aspects of this game that I don't it. I'm trying to like debate with myself now, even if I consider the game I'm about to play like what do I think it is? Does it? This is one of my favorite games, and I'm not like scared of it, but there is definitely things in it that should be horrifying or fearful or terrible, you know, terrifying. Things you don't quite see or understand but are happening, or, you know, even just stuff that you very clearly could see happening in it. But I still don't. Hmm. I don't know. A lot of the horror of it is like the aesthetic. If it it's such a casual way of interacting with it that it kind of loses the fear. Having to list the games now, I suddenly forget which games scare me. But here you go: Mario 64, Minecraft offline. I assume you mean single player. Call of Duty offline. Console home menu. What do you mean the console home menu? Just like any home menu on a console? That's interesting. I've never thought of that. It's sort of like a liminal space in a way. The home menu on a console. Because it's like an in-between, you start your system and then a game. And, it's not like a PC where the menu is like, it's not like a PC. You have your desktop. You can customize your desktop. You can have, from your desktop, you can do whatever. You can even do stuff on the desktop. The home menu for consoles is just like, unless you specifically mean the Switch home menu. But even then, the only reason you're there is to get to your game. And for all intents and purposes, it's an infinite space that really doesn't need to exist. God, that's so weird. Switch is okay. I feel like which one was like, which menus are kind of like give me that feeling? Yeah, PlayStation. That's what I was gonna say, the PlayStation. I can kind of agree with you on that one. Um, I can kind of see where you're coming at. I don't know if I would say I am, but I can definitely, like I get it. Okay, I'm about to get this game working, by the way. I know everyone is super worried. All 700 of my viewers. I don't know what I'm talking about. You can turn off the music, and even on the PlayStation, at least I never had an original Xbox. Only my friend did. I'm pretty sure on the PlayStation there's a setting to not open like the PlayStation menu at all. Just make it skip straight to the game if you have a disc in. It's not OMG, I'm terrified, shiver my timbers, but eerie? Yeah, eerie is good. I think eerie is good. Eerie is the kind of stuff that leads to terror, and terror can lead to... I think terror is a much stronger way to cause fear than, like a jump scare. Like, I don't... What would a jump scare be? That's not horror. That's literally just like a flight or flight response triggering. That's all you're doing. So you're just triggering like a natural human reaction. And sometimes jump scares can be good, but I'm not gonna deny that. Or Fortnite. Oh, yeah, no. I've been wanting to do a stream of Fortnite zombies, or what, I don't know, the game it was supposed to be. I haven't played that ever, but I feel like that would be interesting. Does that not work? Oh, there it goes. Oh, jeez. Okay, we can stop sitting in this void. I bet there was like one person who like they followed this category for Ausabel, and they were like, "Oh man, this is my favorite game." Or maybe the dev dropped by. They were like, "Oh man, somebody still plays this?" And it's just me at a black screen. If either of those things are true, I love that game. And I was mainly just playing it for nostalgic vibes because my brain is broken. I can't change my category. Fuck. Dot. There we go. Why is full screen the default? Okay. Bear with me for a moment. I mean, shit, if you're still here, you're gonna bear with me through anything, probably. Alright. Why is that above me? That's weird. There we go. Do you think the goofy Wario Yume detracts from this experience or no? Does it add to it? Still pay for access, but there's always a pack that releases each season that grants said access. Get that Xbox soon. Wait, what do you mean? What Xbox? What? What are you talking about Xbox? What? This isn't the flow game you know? What do you mean? What were you thinking of? So... It's not free? Oh. I thought it was free. Okay. So, this... If you... You may or may not know or have heard of Yumesuki. Yumesuki is a freeware game. Sort of a, an exploration, sort of like horror experience. Not really horror. It's like you're exploring your dreams, right? The game's literally Dream Diary. There are some horror aspects to it. But it's basically about exploration and sort of these dreamlike liminal spaces. Which is inspired by a game called LSD Emulator. You may have heard of. That you're more likely to have heard of Yumesuki or LSD Emulator than this. It's a whole genre of games that got spawned. Yeah. Flow! Oh, that one. That game. Yes, I know of that one. That is not the one. I've not played that. This is where I got my username? Sort of. Yeah. People often think that. People that know about these games. No. There is a trend in these games for character names to be so like the person we are now. Probably not going to say it because it's not a full conversion patch for some reason. I think I installed it wrong. I did install it wrong. That's fine. I know what everything does. This character's name is Sabitsuki. Tsuki, which is important, with a T. It's very similar. I like these games, so I made my own name that sounds like this. My name is not from... As far as I know, there's no Yumesuki fan game with a Yumesuki in it, but maybe there is. But no, I didn't get it directly from this. I just like Yume, the term. I like Yume as a name in anime. And I was like, what could I add to that? Oh, what about Sabitsuki? Madotsuki. I actually used to go by Madotsuki. So that one. God, my username. I started off, I went by, my first username was Gearbox 7878. If you can find that, good luck. I don't know if any post exists. There was another one I used on an old forum site called 72D Pie Army. I went by Weeman. There's also the one I used the most, the two I used the most until this one. Diolf Kimp, which is just Pink Floyd backwards with a misspelling. And Madotsuki. And then, of course, I am now Yumesuki. Which is... Anyway, I don't know, I'm... Alright, let's just get to it. Let's just go walk around. But yeah, I haven't even played Journey. This may surprise you. As a self-proclaimed weird and indie game enjoyer. This is one of those things that, despite what you may think, just being in this world right now is giving me a lot of, like, serotonin. I don't know why. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's It's calming to me. Even this background noise. I don't know if you can hear it very well, because I never shut up. But yeah, I just... And you know, maybe that's because... What? Journey was the game that kept being mentioned all the time, and you still haven't played? Yeah. I'm glad somebody else hasn't played the, you know, one of the indie games. I feel like that happens to me a lot. I actually want to try... You left some info in stream chat. Okay, cool. I do actually... I've been wanting to try it. If for nothing else, then I think it'd be interesting. That's cool. I mean, it got mentioned all the time in, like, gaming magazines and YouTubers. Wait, it actually... Does it give you stuff for... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why the English patch didn't work. English patch... Oh, God, whatever. Doesn't matter. I have a pipe now. What is the swing button? Is shift, right? Oh. I think if you sit around with me long enough, you'll get a deep understanding of what I enjoy aesthetically just by watching this game. XP levels for the battle pass. That's really interesting. Okay. I need to try to get somebody to... say they'll play that with me. I mean, even if you stare at this and then you go look at my sprites in Himbo Sim or any other sprite work you might find of mine that I've posted somewhere. Even my skin, it's just all... There was a version you can buy where you earn V-Bucks, but it goes for $300 for... What the fuck? What are you talking about? Is that real? Why did they make a special version of the game you could get... That's so bizarre. You know, there's really... I mean, there is, like, an air quotes ending to this. Maybe I would do. It just involves, there's these things called... Like I have right now, I have this pipe. It's kind of hard to see, probably, but... I have a little pipe there in my hands now. I can use it to kill things like I've been doing. And there's a bunch of these little effects. You just find... Some of them are just cosmetic, some of them do things. They're vaguely tied to, like, vague backstory. In sort of a Dark Souls-y way. Hello? Oh. Oh. I don't know. It was $60 originally, so getting the V-Bucks every once in a while was worth it. I mean, depending on how often you get them, 300 might be worth it if you're really into Fortnite. Plus it sounds like a collector's item. It's not something I'd ever do, but I could see why people would do that. Back when I had very serious insomnia, is like this is like, I don't know, back when this was like new and hip and cool. It was never hip or cool. Tubular, even. Back when I had serious insomnia, so like middle school, or high school, or a little bit of elementary. Instead of sleeping, I would sneak my laptop into my room. Well, not even my laptop, it was my mom's, but she used the desktop at the time. And I would play this, I remember, specifically. No, by the time I played this, I had my own little laptop because I needed to do schoolwork on a computer. And my mom had... Yeah. It's worth it for the 2 skins? What skins? I like how I'm basically just doing this so I can ramble. Rare, ultra rare, exclusive, whoa. And there's, Oh. Fuck, okay. I think I maybe should have kept going. What? Okay. So there's actually, I don't know if I would recommend, like, playing this if this, like, kind of thing isn't really your speed. Just exploring weird settings and trying to make sense of it. You know, sense that really isn't there. If this seems like your kind of thing, there's a bunch of spin-offs of Yumesuki that are actually interesting. They're all very old, but they're still good. But there's actually somebody made a manga based on this that is pretty good. I would recommend. A doujin, really, because I don't think it's officially licensed. So if you like reading manga, maybe look up .flow doujin. Anyway. Oh. How do I get out of here? You know, I don't find enough games like this nowadays where I can just sort of even like, you might think like just an open world game might do if all you want is like to just walk around and see things, but open world games are, in almost all sense, like occasions, they're very involved. Sometimes I just want to walk around and see weird shit, like just be a part of a world, but not require too much. I don't know, it's right. Perfect for insomnia brain, where you're tired eternally, but you still want to, you know, do something. Sent in stream chat? Sure. Let me check. Oops. Just gonna hold this child back, hang on. Somebody's gonna, like, wake up tomorrow. There's gonna be at least one person who's gonna wake up, see that I streamed, be very confused. I also didn't post in the Discord intentionally. Maybe I should have, but I was just like, if somebody shows up, they do. The skins for... oh. These kind of suck. Those kind of big suck, if you will. I don't like those. Sorry about the flashing. I have to keep... I gotta have notifications on? Yeah, eat shit. it is something of a rarity. I mean, it's not like a complete... You know, you don't, like, never see it, but... I could, I have a good collection of games in my Steam library that are results of me looking for stuff like this. And I don't know. I don't know if this counts as... Is this... This is always the funny question that everybody says about video games. Is this art? Oh, dude, you appear to be stuck. Simply die. Good morning, Yume in chat. Hi, Borkboo. Welcome to Dot Flow. I have insomnia. How are you? Not for the V-Bucks, not for the skins. Yeah, that's not worth it. Yeah. No, if this... I don't know. It would have to be a lot of V-Bucks, and that would require Fortnite existing for a very long time. What is... Oh, shit. Spoopy game? Something like that. Some of these? Yeah, I might... I've been thinking, I've been wanting to, I think the one most people know is Yumesuki. There's also Yumesuki, which is a huge collaboration from a bunch of fans of Yumesuki. It's still a growing game. It's like an infinite dream, it's like an infinite version of Yumesuki, basically. And I've kind of wanted to go through it sometime, maybe make a stream out of that. I also want to go, if I can ever get a hold of a VR headset, me and Yosh have some plans for going through some VR worlds and streaming those with you guys, just kind of exploring stuff and talking, because we like to do that. Speaking of work, you need to sleep soon? Yeah. You're good just at work? I'm so sorry. I mean, I guess technically anytime I stream, if I make even a cent, which I do, because ads unfortunately run every time I stream, I am technically working. Therefore, I am working right now. I say while brushing my hair, not moving in the video game, because I forgot that I needed to move. Yeah, you should probably go to sleep. Homie, you don't feel obligated to be here. I thank you for indulging me. I appreciate the people who actually do watch weird things. I do, like Mystery Meat, or like Monday in general, when I do weird stuff on Mondays. Or even just this. I like it. I like doing stuff. I like just... I don't know. No, fuck you, I wake. I could tell you about the implied story of this game, what people think it means, what I think it means, but I don't know if there's any need for that. I shake? Okay. If you twerk, you wake. Sorry, I had to kill you. You were just standing in the way. Ding. I will say, I don't know if it's because of this game, or because of my experience of almost departing this world due to mistakes I made, and, ending up in a hospital, for, several weeks. I have a very... This is not like an abnormal thing, but I have a very intense fear. Not of, hospitals in general, but specifically of, the beeping. You know, the machines that beep. The fucking, the pulse monitor things. They give me such, very strong anxiety that builds and builds until I have a panic attack and just get really scared. It's interesting the small things that set off people, you know, if they're afeared of, scared of, afraid of. don't know. It's interesting to me. Like, am I sort of afraid of Captain Crunch? Yeah. Am I gonna tell you why? No, I don't want to talk about it. You want to know why? Ask Mako on his stream sometime. Cabbage? Cabbage is pretty good. I don't know why you brought up cabbage, but I do enjoy cabbage. I had some cabbage tacos today. Those were good. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to... Oh shit, no, I wanted to... Oh... I should have put the... Cabbage? Oh, I said Captain Crunch, my bad. Maybe I'm slurring my words. Am I, like, slurring a lot? I might just be really tired. I didn't mean to kill you, sir. I think you're just dead forever now. Yeah. Sir and or ma'am. Well, they're dead. Oops. Let's just put that away before I murder more things. Cabbage. Amori vibes? Yeah, I mean, Amori did, specifically, yeah, this is actually, from what I understand, this and Yumesuki are pretty heavy inspiration for this. Oops. What? No, yeah, I could be completely wrong, because this is stuff, knowledge that was imparted on me. So this is like third-hand knowledge. I don't know. I don't have any sources for this, but I believe .flow and... Oh, oops to my killing. Yeah. Oopsie doopsie. I did a little murder. Oopsies. I'm sorry. No. But yeah, but Yumesuki.flow. All of these games, I think they're cited as inspirations for it. A lot of the aesthetics in Amori and some of the world design. It's you know, the aesthetics, the art is yeah, there's a lot of it that rings true. Especially, I don't know if you finished Amori or seen anybody finish it, but the later you get in the game, things start to go a bit parade. We go to the parade, guys. I think we should go to the parade, you know? I think it'd be nice. Oops, I didn't mean to kill Senpai. I didn't mean to kill Senpai. He just whammed into my massive knife 43 times. It was an accident. You're tired? You're good. Like this sound, this music, I really like this. I used to sleep to this kind of, like, this game's soundtrack. I used to use this to fall asleep. I don't know why. I find it genuinely comforting. Same with a game I would like to play, and I can only banger. It's just ambient music, but I appreciate the rib. I do like ambient music. I don't really listen to ambient music so much to go to sleep anymore, but I did a lot when I was a kid. Screams of fish? That sounds comforting. Hello, you look like me. Can I kill you? Why did it... I don't remember what I was saying. Probably wasn't important. Or maybe it was. Maybe it was something really interesting. Oh, yeah. So, that is just a weird effect, but... There are some parts... To go back to the thing I said briefly about this one having a story, where most of them don't. It's an optional thing, but... And it's very light, which kind of gives you more areas to explore. That's one of the story things. I will say, if anyone here decides to play this on your own for whatever reason, I don't know why you would. Fish Scream playlist in chat. Thanks. That sounds wonderful. Fishes really scream? Anyway. You're not gonna figure out the story by just playing it. You're gonna need a guide. I'm just kind of... Wait, oh, let's just go the other way. My bad. I'll listen to those fish screaming recordings when I go to bed here in a little bit. Oop, I'm walking into walls. Maybe the little bit should come sooner. I always try to get my streams to 2 hours unless I have a very strong reason not to. What's that sound? Oh, meat hooks. Yeah, this should be in a hospital. Yeah. You may don't, it ain't gonna put you to sleep, LMAO. You don't know. You don't know. The fuck do you know, huh? Maybe I won't sleep. Maybe I'll just be tired, Yume, tomorrow. Some people seem to enjoy tired Yume. This space right here is very liminal is not the right word, but something. There's something about this space. Like, okay, let's imagine the blackness right here is just more walls that we can't see over of this texture. And then down this way is just like a dark alleyway. I say down this way, down here, where I'm down there. Just like a, you know, darkness in the distance. And a fence I can't climb over, like... Imagine being stuck here. Imagine if this door closed behind me, and I was stuck in this space. The only thing I could do was, like, look at what is presumably right here, a box of meat. What am I don't know. It's the kind of shit I get up to when I play stuff like this. I just stare. Just, like, stand in areas and stare. Lack of gun emotes. I'm gonna be real, if I make a violence emote, it's gonna be like a knife or claws or something. It's not gonna be a gun. Sorry to disappoint you. If anybody reminds me to, let my mods add 70 TV emotes, maybe you can get a mod to add some gun things. Murder! Yo, look at that! That's a good one. I don't remember what the situation was, but I think I had said, like, I was gonna post a meme or something, or an emote, and I think, was it It might have been Treaty. Somebody's reaction was, if it's Yume, it's either cursed or cute. And I was like, is that really what people think of me? Mako Dai emote? I know you do. You use it all the time. It is very good. I think it'd be funny to make like a death pose like that for every one of us. If we could do that somehow. Fuck you, doctor. Oh yeah, hey look. Yeah, I get a weapon suddenly. Oh, what are you afraid of, huh? What are you afraid of? What did you do? Why are you afraid? Shit. Wouldn't that be fun? I have no... Alright, you're not afraid. I like the idea that because somebody's afraid, I need to kill them. That's great logic. It means I did something. Anyway, don't take that as a promise. I would love for that to happen, but don't. Yeah. Hello. What if I just started a stream one day and was like reading manga? And I just read manga to you guys? That would be so fucking unhinged. I was just thinking about, though, the only reason I thought about that is like, I know nobody's gonna read that manga that I talked about, but people would love it. Deltarune? Deltarune is in a manga? What do you mean? If you mean, like, the aesthetic here, it's just because this is a RPG Maker game. Hello, little angel thing. Yeah, oh no, that's just your bedsheet behind you. Those aren't wings. Goodbye. Deltarune? Not Undertale? Oh wait, you've only played Deltarune. Demon Slayer manga? No. It would specifically be the manga, the dojin that, I don't remember the name of the circle that made it, but it was about an interpretation of the lore for this game, basically. And it's actually very good. But yeah, maybe. I would have to... I mean, I haven't read the Demon Slayer manga, so that... I don't know. I don't know if people would be interested in me reading to them, though. You know what I mean? I don't know, that's a weird thing to wrap your head around. Like, when I'm playing a game, I can be like, oh yeah, people are here because I'm talking, and the game is happening. But me reading... I don't have any, like, evidence that people want to listen to me read for, like, hours. Hello? Are you... But why does Deltarune give you that? And, read cursed fanfics? I have done that, yeah. I did that on my subathon. And the VOD for my subathon is confirmed. What are these creatures? They look like half a person. I read a Guy Fieri one. If you check in the Discord, actually, there's some people have Discord roles called I Survived Flavortown. That was from sitting through me, Corey, and Connor reading that. I think it was me, Corey, and Connor. Hey, I got that. I should do, I don't know about a subathon, but like a big streamy thing. What do you guys think? Should I do a streamy thing? Wow. I got a gun. Holy fuck. Okay. It was us? Okay. I'll never know because... I'll never know for sure because it's gone. You know? I feel weird doing subathons. And I know everyone does, sure. But... I talk about this way too much. This is like the third time I've brought this up. One time was during the subathon. I think the other time was only like a few days ago, but... It just feels weird to me. And there's not even anything like displeasurable about it. Like, it's not a bad thing. I just... I'd rather just do the strange things that the sub goals are at, you know? Like if I have a sub goal for me to, you know, do cartwheels across a pit of spikes or something. I don't know. I'd rather just do that to entertain or to because I want to. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, me drinking Tapatio is funny, I guess. There's stuff like that, but I don't know. I'd want people to do it because they're enjoying what's happening, not because... I mean, I guess that's why they do it. Most of the people that donate during subathons don't even fucking watch, usually. How do I get out of here? Wasn't it a Discord stream? My subathon? No. No, Nido. The only Discord event I've done was I played Gartic Phone. Oh, by the way, I almost bought, Please Don't Touch Anything the other day, but I decided against it. I decided I'd wait till next paycheck. Not that it's an expensive game, but... Sir, when did you get here? Please depart. Thank you. Tired you mixing up things? That's okay, me too. I think there's an item that makes those traffic cones move, but I couldn't tell you for sure. Also, funnily, you do have stats still because RPG Maker game. You have money. Yeah, actually, the money does get used. You have health, which doesn't get used. You have... It's just goofy. I think, Yumesuki, the original, that, like, a lot of things borrowed stuff from, so to say. Just aesthetically. I think it's on, like, Steam now for free, like a free download. There's also, like, paid versions that are really shitty. Like, remasters, air quotes. Tired to mix it. Yeah, I almost read that twice. Hello. Please move, corpse. No? Okay, it's a free corpse. Oh. I didn't think he would die. Yes. You're gonna head to bed? Hell yeah. Enjoy, homie. Enjoy bed. I got a fucking gun. What are you gonna do? Good night-o. I said the thing. But yeah. I don't know. If I do like a big thing, I want to just like, I don't know, like do something strange, like play a bunch of, like play every one of these that I know of, like every like Yumesuki and Yumesuki spin-off within reason, you know, for like 24 hours or however much time, or like, I don't know, sit down and play through all 3 Sly Coopers until I'm done, only like stopping to eat, just stuff like that. I don't know, or even like stuff that doesn't necessarily have to do with streaming, like I can't think of any at the moment, but stuff like that. Yo, Sly Cooper? That's right. I will play through that eventually. That's one of my favorite games. You sleep, good night? Yeah, good night. Weird. I don't think, it's interesting playing this, because back when I played it, the developer LOL Rust, this was still like very early on. It's not even, I don't think it's even considered finished yet by him. I don't think it ever will be, but so there's a lot of new areas, like this whole area we're in. I don't This wasn't here. It simply just led you to that meat box. There was no alleyways before. How do I leave here? How did I get here? What? Why am I streaming at 2 a.m.? It's 3:53 a.m. actually. So, El Bozo? I like how that's your question. Not what am I doing, not why are you dressed like some strange wah version of yourself. I don't know how you would say a Y upside down. Why are you, why you wah me? No, you don't care about that. It's 5:53. No, it's 3:53. Sorry, you're wrong. I hate to tell you, but you're wrong. Why am I streaming? I wanted to play a game called Au Sebel, and that didn't quite work out. So I played this other game instead. I've been looking for an excuse to just play this, and I figure this isn't a normal stream time, so I don't need a reason to do anything. I can just play what I want during these. Your sprite seems a bit messed up there, lady. American time? Ugh. Fucking Americans, man. Hello, Robot Maid John. Do you care if I shoot a gun in your restaurant? No? Okay. Hello. Can I... No? I want to be on that side. Oh. I guess I'm here now. But, I've just been having strange... As you may have heard, Frog Lover, I have insomnia recently. Oh, these things. I want to get caught by one just to show you. Like, I'll have to show you some art later. I blame these things here that are... you'll see. Oop. Okay, let's just go through this door. Oh. Wait, what? Where? Down here. Ah. The secret elevator. Hey, somebody's pulling into the garage at 3:56 a.m. over on this. I'm looking at somebody's house. Hey, look, we're back here. Sort of. What a wacky, crazy adventure that was. Huh? Oh, not Ponyo-kun. Not Ponyo. I believe. Up or down? Let's go down. Always down. Hello. What? I'm sorry, what? What are you? Looks like SCP-999. And if that... I may feel bad that I murdered that orange slime creature. Hey, don't worry, I won't be live too much longer. If that eases your fears. XD. Hello, Cube. I too. It's pretty cubey out here, huh? You know, in a weird way, there's an anime that this reminds me of, and if you've seen the anime, you may know what I mean. Even if you have, you might not know. Fuck off. Oh, shit. Sunny Boy feels very much like some of the areas in this, or even just Yumesuki. Oh. It's a great anime, by the way. But another very abstract series. But it does, you know, have a point to it. I feel like I like abstract and surrealist things because in my brain, like, you never, like, really know what's happening anyway, or, like, why. And at least those things are, like, very upfront with it, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're getting it for. You know you're not going to understand what entirely is going on in this game when you launch it. You're like, oh, okay. You're going to have, like, an LSD trip. At least it's upfront about that, you know? Like, it's not making any effort to make you think otherwise. Oh, hello. Now I'm in an NES game. Wait, did the forest go gray? Why is it gray? Wait, what? Why is it gray on your screen? Do I have this green screened out still? Hang on. Do I still have the green screen on this source from fucking Stardew? I do. Oh my god. That's actually really funny. Okay. Sorry about the flashing screen. Should stop in a second. Just does that every time I tab back in. Hello. What was that? Oh, yo? Yeah, I wonder how many... God, there were some other green things, too. Oh, there was a lot of green. Yeah. There's been a lot of green. Oh, dear. Oh, my. There was a whole area covered in, like, green vines and everything. Like, back around that hospital area. Oh, God, I'm such a goof. I really goofed it. I really beansed it, guys. Oh, man. How do I... I knew there was something out here. But I noticed eventually. There's nothing down here? Weird. How weird the... Well... Sometimes there's just nothing at the bottom of the well, you know? Just how it is. Doesn't need to be either. You know, just because there's a well doesn't mean there needs to be something down there. Nightbot, will you shut up? I need to remember to change that so it does it less. It's really obnoxious. I know nobody else probably thinks it's obnoxious, but I do. I didn't think the trigger condition for it would happen so much. Weird random fun fact. You know what? I'm not giving it for free. I'll save it for later. Oh. Ah, yes. I love boxes that take me to other roofs. Oh, hi. I won't kill you this time. Hello? Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I need to stop. I need to reel in my impulses to attack things with a rusty metal pipe. Yeah, so oh, we're here, actually. I can... I'm not gonna do the whole thing again, but yeah, the area that we get to from here. God, I need to. Shit. Yeah, I gotta show. I don't. I'm not going back. You'll see it on your own someday, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll put together a couple of these and we can do a. Might be fun. Just some exploration games. I've done a few on my stream before. Just sort of atmospheric exploration. Hello. Alright. Should we just go here? Oh. Oh, this place. If I can remember, there's something interesting I can get to from here. I can remember how to do it. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. This used to be how I would relax, and I thought maybe... Not this one, I mean, Dot Flow was one I would relax with, but... Games of this type. Sort of... weird RPG maker, atmospheric, explory. It's kind of working. My brain's getting a bit sleepy. I'm going in circles. Yeah. Hang on. Is there any staircase besides this one? There's gotta be. Let's go up. Oh, hang on. Oh, hey, you come out here. Oof. Alright, peace. I don't know if there's any other. I mean, logically, you would think there'd be some other exit somewhere, right? Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? There it is. God, good thing I figured out the green thing. Jesus. I'm glad I looked at my display. It's so funny. So if you saw these at one point to my left here, the rest of everything around it was green. Even count as a game? At what point does something stop being a game and it's just like an interactive movie or like an art piece? You know what I mean? Like, when does that happen? Oh? Hello? Oh, we made it back here. We made it back to the area that I was talking about before. but through a different entrance, and no weird children walking around. Somebody's gonna wake up just like a normal person. Like, why is Yume streaming? And then I'm gonna end stream probably. And it'll be glorious. Oops. Need to get in there. Go left. So generally these maps loop from like one side to the other, so you can kind of figure out where to go that way. Cool. What the? Why does this plant have blood? What? See? Nope. Oh no, no. It's just the wind. I don't think there's much else to do over here. Let's use... Pinch my cheek. Time to wake up. I will say one common theme with all of these games. Everyone's a shut-in. Well, most of them. There are some that change that, but it's all about shut-ins dealing with issues. Yume, boo. I like how I just said some people are gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Hi, Cappy. Hi, Nia. Nia would know of this game, maybe. Probably. How you two doing? You gotta go to work? Nice. I hope you have a not terrible time there. Here's a question for, I think most of you actually work. Something I used to do, very normally, for most of my life. How do you feel about people that don't work? At least not traditionally. Does it upset you? That people are able to, like, not work and survive, even though they're not contributing, really? Like, what am I doing, you know? I don't know. It's interesting. You're working on Keychain? Yeah, you do a lot of work. Used to be neat. See, I spent most of my life working. Yeah, you're in college. You're in school, not college. School. I mean, yeah, but college isn't the right word. You're in schooling. That's different. It's just on the subject of it. Because I mean, I guess I'm technically employed as a video editor, but I don't really. Universal basic income? I agree. But at the same time, the people you hear saying that are always the people who... Not that I'm disagreeing with you, because I don't. Believe me. I definitely agree, but people who say that are always the ones who need it, so... But I guess that's how it's always going to be. People who don't need it are going to fight for it, generally. What was I saying? Oh. I don't know. I've mentioned it before, but I've worked since I was very... I mean, I've done work since I was very young. You know, like yard work, installing sprinklers, just manual labor stuff. You know, not like, you know, like odd jobs. You know, like not chores. Like I would get paid to do these things. But and then I got like an actual job for the first time at like 15, I believe. Started working for the local university, but you know, I was talking really quiet there. I hope you heard that. All this to say, I've spent my entire life doing the whole working for a corporation thing. I might have to go back to doing that too, which if I need to, I will. If things aren't working out. They're still kind of working out, but probably not for long. If I don't have to, I really don't want to, because now that I've like don't have like a normal, you know, traditional, air quotes, I don't want to say normal, job, I feel a lot happier. I feel like before we get that, we at least need minimum wage to be livable. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not something that's gonna happen anytime soon. Can't say I disagree. I would have made a different occupation choices with UBI. Yeah. It's sad. If I had, I don't know. Who knows what I might have... If I could guarantee that I would always make money... You know, I don't know. I'd probably still do something similar. I might even... If I had basic income, I probably would still stream, but I would definitely spend less time with video editing and more time just developing a game like I want to. But I feel like putting work into something like that, especially when you can't guarantee returns, even if it's something I want to do, I don't want it to be like I make the game I want to make. Currently, I finish it, and then, you know, I have no money, nothing else left. I don't make any money off of it, and I just die. You know, I want people to enjoy it and be able to. I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, universal basic income, minimum wage, capitalism. Could have been nice, but it's not. There's a... Oh, hello. You're not trying to kill me. That's unique of you. That's pretty quirky. So special. So unique. Hello, Bone. Oh. Nice. What is this? I wish I could see it. You know, if people weren't, like, marred by the fact... Oh. People weren't marred by the fact they have to consider, you know, if I'm not making enough money, I will die. I need to work for a corporation so I can make a basic amount of money that really, if you think about it, most of the time doesn't even actually pay for what you need it to. Hello? You gotta start driving now. Drive. Wacky. Wacky Cappy. Wacky Bappy. Bappy Barra. Wap bap cappy babble. Like a whistle. Just to make them move. I think that's how you move the traffic cones in the other one. Anyway. Yeah, this is the part where I fall down and bleed to death. Sorry. Where my brain stops functioning. And that's okay. This gives a very Earthbound-y vibes. Gaius specifically, obviously. Very specific part of Earthbound. That might be a fun thing to stream. That's one I don't feel like enough people don't stream it for as many people like talk about it as like a cool thing. Wait, what? Oh, weird. I'm sure playing this and Say I Know You at a young age had nothing to do with how I am now. What is this? Well, I'm going in. Maybe not. I guess I can't go in. Right, bye. Yeah, I think there's actually something you can do here. I don't remember. Remember what? Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. Well, I'm sort of just looking for... There's certain things that happen that kind of wake you up. You know, like a nightmare would. Or maybe not even a nightmare, just a very final dream, you know? Like, there's no reason to be asleep anymore. The dream's just kind of over, so you wake up. Usually it would be a nightmare, yeah, but not always. Anyway, there's, things like that. As you would expect in a thing about sort of exploring dreams or a subconscious. I know there's one here, I just not remember where to go. I don't want to end anticlimactically. Climax, yeah. Oh, here we are again. Wait, why did that take me to the other one? Wait, what? Weird. Huh. Well, I think we'll just have to end anticlimactically. Oh well. Thank you for being here. If you've been here at all, I hope you had some sort of experience. Maybe, maybe nothing other than an interesting conversation. Maybe you found something weird existed. Maybe you have a new weird interest. Maybe you don't. In either case, I hope it was time well wasted. You hope I find sleep? Oh, I'm pretty tired. I think I will just fine. I will just fine. I will see you all tomorrow for Stardew. I will do Psychonauts at some point, maybe Sunday, because no D&D this week. Yeah, Sunday should work. Nobody I know streams Sundays, so I won't get interrupted by any other people's plans. We'll see. Bye.
Hey kids, what time is it?
Huh? Yous ain't a girl. Yous is a boy. A cat boy.
Fame is a vapor. The only earthly certainty is oblivion.
Welcome to the mysterious stranger.
What?
Hello.
Who are you?
An angel.
What's your name?
Satan. Uh-oh. What's the matter?
Nothing. Only it's sure a sorry name for an angel.